Hey guys, there's some order around here. Hey y'all, I just wanted to have a quick conversation. Hey Maurice, I wanted to have a quick conversation, and I wanted to talk to my hair care professionals. Hey Faith, thanks for jumping on. I want to talk to my beauty industry professionals, and so if you have a moment to tag someone, I would greatly appreciate it. One of the things that I wanted to talk about is, what's your purpose in the industry? So I'm going to give a few people time to jump on, maybe a few seconds, and then I'm going to move on, and hopefully you can catch the replay. So first, hey Gladys, thank you for joining. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Mimi Hawkins, and I am the CEO, Miss Mimi, the woman behind the chair at Chic Salon by Mimi. The CEO, simply put, is the cosmetological entrepreneur of operations. I am a 24-year licensed cosmetologist. I operate my business from a logical standpoint. I am a 24-year entrepreneur in my business work because I am present in my business. I come today wanting to just have a quick conversation with you guys about the state of the industry. I am enjoying a lot of the social media conversations that are being had. But I am a little disturbed about some of them that are being had as well. So I thought I would jump on today and just ask a quick question. What is your purpose in the beauty industry? I know that, like all things change and things take a turn. Can you guys hear me clearly? Let me make sure that we have a good connection. Can you guys hear me clearly? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. Hey Tony, hey JL Tatum, thank you guys for jumping on. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly. So, okay, good, Gladys. Thank you. So, one of the things that I wanted to ask is, how many of you guys that are in the beauty industry, or even the consumers that are on here, I want to know how many of you guys that are beauty industry professionals, how many of you are in this thing full time? I mean, full time. You work at the salon full time. You are functioning as a business, as an independent contractor, a suite owner, or a commissioned beauty industry professional. And then from the consumer side, I'm interested in knowing how many of you guys have a hard time getting into your barber or your stylist or your esthetician. How many of you guys are having a hard time making that connection with them because they are in the business part-time? Hey, thank you, Jimmy. See, I'm having a few issues. I know that there are some people, and this is just me being transparent, and Jimmy, please jump in, and any other professional that's on here, please jump in and give me your take. There are some things that need to happen in this industry. And just with all things, what needs to happen is that we have to make a shift, right? We have to make a shift. But if you walked into this industry 5, 10, 20, 30 years ago, and your goal was to be a beauty industry professional, I don't think that anybody told us that it would be easy. I think that a lot of people told us that, yes, it's going to be hard. A lot of people told us that it's going to take a lot of hard work, and some people may have even said that it was going to be easy. But this is a deal. I am an optimist. I believe that if there is something going wrong and you want to know how, there's a solution for you to fix it. So with that being said, I had to ask myself, after I've sat back and listened for the last couple of days, about last couple of weeks, actually, probably even the last couple of months, about some of the things that people are saying that are going on in the industry. I had to ask myself, where are we going? Where were we at when we started in this? Were we in this part-time, full-time? What did we miss? What do we need to capture? Because my thing is this: if you want it and you want to be better at it, you can fix it. Okay? The beauty industry is not all about hair. It's not all about hair. It is a business, and you have to run it as a business. Not all of us are doing it perfectly, but we are really just in this thing trying to win it. Hey, Jimmy Mock, thanks for jumping on. We're not doing it perfectly. A lot of us have fallen. A lot of us have gotten up. A lot of us have. Cool, Gladys. Yeah, because you're in Shreveport, correct? Or are you in Dallas now? But a lot of us we're still out here going. It's like any other business. I don't care what corporation that you have worked for. There's an ins and outs. There are changes that come about. And then when the changes come about, we make the adjustments and we move. We don't quit our industry because something happened. I heard someone say the other night that the beauty industry took a hard hit when the natural hair care industry came about. It didn't hurt me. How many are you on here that it didn't hurt? And the reason I can say that it didn't hurt us, okay, you're in Dallas. I remember you moving here. The reason that I can honestly say that I believe that it didn't hurt those of us that were in the industry when the natural hair care industry came about is because we're not afraid of hair. See, we talk about texture and we talk about races and we talk about the difference in hair types and so on and so forth. But when you have made it your business to be well versed on all ends, then guess what? That means that we have been in this industry and we made it our business to say, I'm going to know how to do hair, not, for lack of a better term, not white hair, not black hair, not Hispanic hair, not this hair. I'm going to do hair. So when we know how to do hair, it did not bother us. We just adjusted, right? People say, oh, people don't get relaxers anymore. I do relaxers all the time. I'm in this thing full time every single day. And when I'm in it full time every single day, I'm out here working. This is what I do. I work four days a week. 2 full-time, 2 part-time, and I'm busy. If I want more clients, then I have the probability of having more clients if I get out here and search for more clients. But a lot of people got afraid of natural hair. It's natural hair, honey. Before we had relaxers, we were getting our hair pressed. I'm trying to understand, how did so many people get afraid of natural hair? Jimmy say, you're 95% natural styling. I used to be 75% extension. This is the deal. Oh my God, let's not talk about that. And Jimmy, I know that you are a big voice for the alopecia community. People have walked around doing hair unethically. Barbers, Jimmy Mock on here, he's a barber. I'm sure you've seen hairlines pushed all the way back 6 inches. If you had to come out and you've had to fix that, you've had to come in, you've had to fix that. People have been improperly installing weave. The thing that I'm on here to say is this. Let me just get to the point. If you are in this business and you are truly in this business as a professional, then we have to start moving about the cabin as professionals. Okay, if there's something going on in your salon and you don't like the way that your salon is being managed, or your client makes a complaint about it, then guess what you need to do? You need to sit back, settle in, think about it, and make the adjustments where the adjustments are needed. Okay, if you need clients, then you need to look at your marketing strategy. You need to ask yourself, am I a marketable stylist? If you want to be in this thing full time and you have something to offer, because see, what you got to understand is this: no one does business with someone who cannot heal a pain point. There's a stylist and a barber on every other corner. What makes you different? What makes you different? I can tell you a few things that makes me different. A few things that make me different is I don't talk to my clients as though I'm a basic hairstylist. I am a hair care professional. I am a studying trichologist. I went to school way before trichology became the big to-do thing because everybody's hair started falling out. That's why my clients don't have huge issues with falling out. I'm not saying that I haven't had some clients who've had some mishaps or who have had some situations going on with their hair. But I can tell you what I do know is when I decided that it was above and beyond me, I sent them to the dermatologist. I have never had one client that didn't come back and their dermatologist say, you know what, she's correct. I've made it my business because I know that there are certain things that are beyond the scope of a hairstylist. I've made it my business to partner with dermatologists because, see, again, I'm twofold. I am a hairstylist, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I am a studying and practicing trichologist. So I know how to ask the questions about if what you're eating is affecting your hair. Are you on any medication? Do you have high blood pressure, diabetes? How often are you working out? What are you doing when you finish working out? How are you caring for your hair at home? Don't apply cotton to your hair. Apply silk. Tell me why. I can tell you why. Understand when you're going through a cycle of growth with your hair. I can take your age and I can break that down and tell you where your hair might be in its growth cycle right now. These are things that we have to do to set us apart from the person who's in the kitchen being a kitchen tissue. This is the deal. I don't have a problem with anybody that wants to be in the kitchen doing hair. I don't have a problem with it at all. But when you come into a salon and you profess to be a professional, then there are certain things that go with that professional title. Let's start right here. Professionalism, okay? Professional product, professional environment, professional service. You cannot dare ask a person for $95 for a relax or a shampoo and style, whatever it is your prices may be, and you are not giving them what they have come in and paid you for. How would you like to go out and pay for a service and get inferior services? Now, you might give them, because I know I'm like this, I'll give you second, third, fourth opportunity if I make a complaint and you correct that, because I don't believe that everybody knows exactly what it is that they need to know to be a profitable, standing business. But we have to get out here, those of us who are operating in that stance that I'm in this thing to win it. I'm in it to win it. In my book, I asked the question, are you in the game to play the game? Though the ones who are in the game to play the game, those are hairstylists who say, oh, I just like doing hair. This is a hobby for me. I ain't serious about this. Oh, this is fun. This is what I'm going to do. This is not how I eat. This is not my bread and butter. They in the game just to play. They just playing. They are not serious. Okay. Then there's number 2. Are you in the game to win? If you just in the game to win, then that means you'll make your little money. You might halfway know some terminology. You may halfway treat your clients right, but you're in it just to win, and you're really not trying to go to that next level, right? But I really want to talk to those hairstylists that are in it trying to get to the championship. They want the Super Bowl ring. They trying to go all the way in like we trying to do with our Cowboys this year, right? This is a deal. If you're in it to win it, it's going to take all of you. It's going to take your off days. You still working your business. It's going to take your own days. You still working your business. You're going to have to come up with a marketing strategy. You're going to have to look at yourself and tell yourself the truth. Am I a marketable stylist? Can I do all hair textures and hair types? And this is the deal. If you can't, that's okay too. Focus in on what you can do and what you do well. Market that thing. Give that client that best service. Don't walk around here just acting like, oh, I'm all at 5 bags of chips and I'm going to Sally's or to the corner beauty supply store and applying inferior color to my client's hair, but I'm expecting for them to pay me premium prices. Come on, guys, we're going to do better, because what I don't like is I don't like the fact that we have people out here trying to devalue our industry. We have people out here who are already saying that we shouldn't be licensed. We have people out here who are saying that anybody can do hair. We have people who are out here who are saying, oh, it doesn't take all that to be a hairstylist. We have people out here who are saying that we don't deserve what we've worked so hard and diligently for. But for those of us who are in this thing and we're trying to win it, for us who are on our way to retirement, because there's some of us that are like, you know what? I still love doing hair. I still love the beauty industry, but that's not going to be my bread and butter. That's understandable. But guess what I can tell you? I know one person on here right now. I swear she got about 4 career paths, and I'm not mad at her. But if she decided tomorrow to go back into the salon full time, she can sling in as many people as she had 10, 15 years ago, if that was her choice. So I've really been bothered about everybody talking about everything that's wrong with us. What about the things that we're doing right? See, we're doing some things right because the industry is still viable. We're doing some things right because there are a lot of us out here who work in this thing full time. For those who are working part time who really don't want to be in the industry anymore, there are 2 things you can do. You can move around or you can go and mentor somebody. For those of us who have been in this industry for 20 plus years and we see these kids out here trying to struggle and trying to get it, it's our job to grab them by the hand and teach them. It's time for us to stop acting like we are the end all, know all, be all. I don't know it all. I do not know it all. But if it's out there for me to know, I'm going to find out what I need to know. So with that being said, my challenge for you guys today, for everybody that's in this beauty industry that is under the sound of my voice, my goal, my question for you today is, will you level up? It's time to level up. Quit degrading our industry. Quit talking about our industry. Quit talking down about our industry. If you are a force in this industry and you are trying your best to be better, let's do what it takes to be better. Let's get under the umbrella of professionalism. We can't say that we weren't taught, especially for those of us who are DCU alumni, that would be Dudley alumni. We've been taught some things we just got to put back into practice. We know, we have the terminology. We know how to speak and speak well where people can't even sit down and have a minuscule conversation with us because our verbiage is so out of whack when it comes to us talking about our industry. We know who we are, but we just have to start back walking in it. We have to quit acting like we don't know any better. We have to quit making everybody act like we just combing hair. This ain't Greece. We're not no beauty school dropouts. We're not in this thing just because we dropped out of high school. Most of us do it. We're doing this because it's a passion. It's what we've been called to do. I come from corporate America, 10 years. I'm not dumb. I don't comb hair. I make people beautiful. I make people feel even better than what they did before. My whole purpose for being in the beauty industry is not because I'm combing hair. I'm keeping people's hair from falling out. I understand trichology. It's not just because of that. Those people that come and sit in my chair that's been with me for 24 plus years, they have been chosen to come to me and for me to impart in their life and for them to impart in my life. They are my investors. And for those people who don't want to be with you, those people who are constantly complaining, those doubting Debbies, those Debbie Downers, those people that you can never satisfy, it's okay. Let them go. Get your tribe of people that are going to follow the protocol and keep healthy hair on their heads. Do what you have to do to walk under the umbrella of professionalism. I have sat back and I try my best not to say a whole lot because anybody that know me know, honey, I get emphatically passionate about what I believe in. And I believe in this industry. I believe in these people in this industry. And I believe that it is more than just about hair. So I'm just saying to you guys, please, 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 please stand up for your industry. Stand strong, stand bold. If you need to make adjustments in your business, let's go about the business of doing that. I challenge you today to sit down and write out 10 things about your business that you like. Take those 10 things and market those 10 things. If you know that you know how to grow hair back, Reach for those clients. If you are all right with just bringing your clients in and maintaining their hair, take care of those clients' hair. Love on those clients. Don't sit up and find yourself constantly trying to reinvigorate people's hair that's already been damaged. If you have people who are not salon clients, they're not going to come to the salon. They're not going to follow the protocol. They're not going to come in and get their monthly treatments that they need. They're not going to fill out the client profile form. They're not going to fill out the waivers. Whatever you have to do, if those people aren't for you, then you have to let them go. But I will not believe that this industry is done. I'm not going to believe that. And I'm not going to listen to people that are willing to tell me that. And then I have one last thing. I work in a multicultural salon suite. Okay. So that means that everybody get to kind of live in their own space, do their own thing the way that they do. Whoever told this hellacious lie that African American hairstylists are out of order, out of control, we do things unethically, and it's only us doing it, that's a lie. That is a lie. I have seen some of my counterparts walk around drinking beer in the salon. See, the problem is if some of us were caught doing some of the things that is looked upon as down. See, you walk around here with a bottle of gin and juice, they be trying to get you out in a day. So people, please hear me when I'm saying this. Quit making others superior to us as African Americans. Stop it. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. None of us are doing anything right every single solitary day. It's called evolution. If your reality right now is that you're not where you want to be, then guess what? Get a new idea. Get a new concept. Get a new idea. Get a new concept. Build your business. If your business is not functioning in a manner and a protocol in which you would like it to process and operate in, you have the power to change it. You are the CEO of your business. I don't know what else to tell you. But what I want you guys to quit saying is that everybody else is doing things right and we're doing things so wrong. Because I've seen some things that we all can change. And the only person you're responsible for is yourself and your business. Do yourselves a favor. Ask your clients. If you have some that you know that aren't going to give you the ungodly truth, if you have some that you know that are just negative Nancy's, don't ask them. Go to the ones that you believe that truly like you. Go to the ones that come every week, every 2 weeks. Because, see, they're investing in your business. And if they tell you that they see something wrong, then I want you to sit down, take 7 days, contemplate, pray about it. And if you think that it needs to be fixed, fix it. Because please understand this, you're not going to satisfy everybody. We're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. But if you decided that you were going to be an entrepreneur, then you have a responsibility to be accountable for your business. And so I'm done with my fussing. I'm not really fussing. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm tired of people speaking this hell and condemnation over this industry. I'm not receiving it. But what I am saying is if you want to be better at what it is that you do, level up. It's time to level up. It's time for you to sit down and write out your plan and tell yourself the ungodly truth. If you don't know how a product works, pick up the product. Go to the bookstore. Go get a cosmetic book ingredient dictionary. Take out time and read. Come in on some classes. Quit thinking that just because people ain't in certain cliques, they don't know. Quit thinking just because a person ain't got $1 million in the bank, they don't know. How many times have you listened to millionaires talk about how they have been millionaires and they've messed off their money, but they had to go back and learn how to gain it again? Quit being judgmental. And more than anything, to each and every professional that's on here, I challenge you to do this. Level up on your business. Take care of your clients. Treat them as though they're paying your car note. Treat them as though they're paying your mortgage. Treat them as though that Louis and Gucci handbag that you're carrying, they paid for that. Remember that. Treat them in that manner. Treat them in a manner that you would like to be treated when you go out to be serviced. When we figure that part out, things will change. And be a boss about your business. Be a boss about your business. When I say be a boss about your business, I'm serious. Be a boss about your business. Know your business. Sit down and read. Understand which conditioners do what. Get scientific with these people. Because see, I can have a conversation. I throw a whole lot of people off. I can just begin to talk about the molecular structure of things and throw a whole lot of people off. If I wanted to, and I do from time to time. See, because I'll tell anybody, I don't consider myself to be the baddest stylist in Dallas, but I'm not all about styling hair. But ain't too many people that can touch me behind some shears. I can tell you that much. My number one goal has always been to make sure that people have the hair on their head that God gave them. That's why one of my favorite hashtags is Bundles by Jesus. Hashtag Jesus did it. We ain't running around here tearing people's hair out. We're not a part of that game. We're not a part of that game. Professional stylists, we're not a part of that game. So all these people that are out there and they're damaging hair, let them do that. You just be prepared that when that person comes to you who need their hair to grow back, when you need to be able to look at the follicle, look at their scalp and be able to tell if that follicle is viable. You need to be able to refer them out to someone to say, hey, you know what, this is beyond my scope of professionalism. Let me send you over here. Or you need to be able to look at them and say, we're going to do a round of treatments on you, and then we'll be able to see if your hair is going to grow back. Get on top of your game. That's what I'm saying to you. So again, I'm not believing that this industry is dead. I'm not believing that relaxers are done. Just the wrong people behind the relaxers are done. I'm not believing that the natural hair care industry has taken us out. I'm not believing that, because there are some things that they don't know that you do know. And if you don't know, get your book and find out. Okay? Get on your cutting game. Understand why you do what you do behind that chair. And for those people who don't want to come to you, they not for you, boo. But the ones that are for you, they're for you. I think somebody told me the other day that there are some 9+ billion people in the world. Your clients are out there. If you want them, go get them. But if you don't want to be in this industry full time, if you don't want to pull your weight in this industry, if you don't want to be about the business of the beauty industry, go sit down somewhere. But I'm saying to you, I don't believe that this industry is done. I don't believe that this industry is over. As a matter of fact, I think we just now standing up and standing out. That's why everybody want a part. But I'm going to say this to the hairstylists. We got to do better and get more of that $1 billion industry than just having that 1%. So get your heads back in the game, guys. That's all I'm saying. Get your head back in the game. That's what I want to tell you today. Get your heads back in the game. Look at your business. Look at yourself. Tell yourself the truth and adjust where needed. Okay? For those of you who may catch this on the replay, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Mimi Hawkins. I am the cosmetological entrepreneur of operations, the CEO, Miss Mimi. Simply put, I am a licensed cosmetologist who operates her business from behind the chair. My business works because I am present. Okay? I'm present in my business. I am the woman behind the chair at Chic Salon by Mimi. Is where I am in the lab, where I create colors, cuts, styles, so on and so forth. It's all about beauty when I'm in that space. I am a national educator. I am a DCU alumni. I am a motivated speaker, and I am a girl just straight out of South Dallas, Dixon Circle, who believed in herself enough to know that my reality was not the end of my world. Okay? So I'm going to chime out. If you guys have any questions or would like to connect with me, follow me on Instagram, here on Facebook. And you can also shoot me an email. I'm at ceomsmimi@gmail.com. That is ceomsmimi@gmail.com. So I'm going to chime out. And again, I just want you guys to know it's time for us to level up. It's time for us to level up. It is time for us to level up. It is time for us to stop halfway doing business and stop giving people the belief system that we are done. We're not done. If you're not ready to come into this business wholeheartedly and be a professional, drop out. It's time for y'all to drop out. And also, it's time for some of us who are trying to operate in an ethical atmosphere. It's time for us to start checking our friends in the industry. The beauty supply stores, they're not our friends. So stay out of their professionals, and your clients wouldn't be in there. And if what you're using is in the supply house, that's why you're not making no additional income on retail, because you're sending your clients out there in the streets butt naked. Okay? Set yourself up to get your bag, stack your money, get your business in order, and check yourself. You cannot be a professional doing unprofessional things. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a group, a team of us. We're not looking at what's wrong. We're going to look at everything that we're going to do right. And the things that we look at that are wrong, we're going to work hard. We're going to work diligently at getting them right. We're going to mentor and motivate one another. We're going to get to a place that we're going to be our brothers' keepers and our sisters' keepers. In this industry, it is time for us to band together. This is not a time for us to fall apart now. Because as I said, some people think that we're done. I don't have that belief. So if you're with me, drop me some thumbs up. Let me know that you're with me. Let's stay connected. Let's do something to get ourselves in a better position that we can boss up. A prestigious CEO is someone who has value and worth about themselves and about their business. Okay? So let's do this thing. Let's quit talking about it. Let's sit back. Let's quit sitting back in quiet corners having conversations about it. But let's put some feet, 5 toes to the flow. Okay? Let's put 5 toes to the flow. I come to you clear, concise, and correct. Again, my name is Mimi Hawkins. I'm signing out. I wish you the best in this industry and in all things that you do. Be intentional to boss up. That's what it takes. Talk to you guys later. I love each and every last one of you. Bye. I'm out.